Oh, hi you guys, and welcome to the game. Today we return to Wizards of Wardrobes, where our friends are a little bit stuck. Hey Rebecca's in chat already, nice to see you here. We're looking forward to an awesome stream today. Okay, my links and things. I'm going to post my social links, check them all out. There's also my Patreon there. You guys can support me for as little as $1. I also have some merchandise there. And lastly, there's also a tweet there. Retweeting is always very much appreciated. So please do retweet. It just brings more people in, which eventually brings me more attention and therefore more success. Oh, hi, Mad Rogue. Let's see what else. Is that everything? Remember, you guys can donate if you want to affect the story today. That's the other thing. Like, look down, but yes. Okay. I think we're ready to go and get the guys. Give them a moment to look pretty. And you are live.
Hey
oh,
guys.
hi.
What up?
We're trying to look pretty over here.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Kellic Bonewalker. We're here to bring you our new esports team, the Phoenixes.
With respect to Ahmed? Is that dedicated to Ahmed, or?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, you got over him quickly, you bitch.
quicker than Lucian got over Khadija.
Player's fine. Kellic, not so much.
Yeah, sure. Potato Hollow, welcome. Unfortunately, Dave is ill this week. She is not with us, so Dave is sleeping. It's all fine though. So, okay, guys, let's go round. We'll do a recap. Tell you what. Last person to put their hands on their head does a recap. Chorus.
What? No! No, it was Fauzia.
It definitely wasn't. So we'll start then with Fauzia. Welcome.
Wait, what?
You just do a welcome. We'll do Kellic doing the intro last.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Tahina. I play Fauzia, Flame Main, Fire Genasi Druid. And we are on my turf this session. We are in Fauzia's favorite cave that is decorated in glass mirrors and obviously has some very ancient pictograms in the back cave that convinced Lucian that he found a way home.
Yep, very true. Lucian.
Hi, I'm the dating master, tiefling of love. And yeah, I found the way home. So I'm pretty excited to. I think I've beat the system. But I wonder what happened with Kellic.
Lastly but not leastly.
Hi, I am Koros RPG. I'm going to be playing Kellic Bonewalker. Last session, the party was in a bit of a pickle and found themselves at the mercy of I suppose a mobster or a bandit lord named Clay. And he had strung us all up and taken us to a main tent where he tended to kill one of us in the group. And it all came down to a dice roll, and he chose to kill Ahmed, the assassin, who Kellic considered a good man and had some feelings for, like that. And Dave managed to surprise Clay with a firebolt to the back, and thankfully the party managed through a mix of help from a mysterious elven man and good intimidation rolls, managed to get out of the fight relatively unscathed, except for Ahmed, who they buried. And now the party right now has retreated to an old hideout of Fauzia's. And it's where Slade's character, Lucian, managed to find a number of ancient pictographs, and as well as a cupboard set into a stone wall in the back of the cave, which looks exactly like the wizard's wardrobe that was there the first session we played. So we may have found a way home, but everyone's just kind of dealing with the aftermath of this fight. And I believe last time we ended with Lucian running into the main room and being like, I found a way home. That's where we ended.
That sounds pretty accurate to me. So why don't we take off from there? Oh, also, I need to go back and clip that moment when I rolled the dice to see who dies, because your faces are priceless. But anyway, carry on.
I found a way home.
I'm looking up from the fire and say, a way home?
Where? In the cave?
Yeah, Calic, you're gonna have to come with
Kellic
me.
immediately gets up and starts to rush past you, going into the crevice, was it, in the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him
I
5
don't
minutes,
follow
he'll be
that.
back.
What do you mean a way home? That is a dead end. The cave.
It's really not. There is something more.
A
in
magic
there.
stone?
I found a magic closet. Or a wardrobe. And I'm in it, and I found the way out.
Huh. I step around you and follow Kellic with his cat curiosity.
As I go, Kellic is going to reach into his pack, pull out a torch, and he's going to light it with his matchbox, and is just going to start stomping down. He's going to look at the various pictures here. What does he see as he heads down this hall?
Okay, do you want a full recap?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
I follow him. I light my hand to look at the wall.
So, the first image that you see on your way down is a picture of small tusked figures extending lightning bolts between each other as they stand in a ring, and it almost looks like a picture of the sun, which is in the next pictogram. The sun in this pictogram is fading as a wizardly-looking old man has turned his back on it. In the next picture, a wizardly-looking man is powering the sun, and it is solid and on its own. He has lightning bolts coming from the sun to from his fingers to the sun. And the next one along, there are orc people in their droves, and in the last, the orc people talk with the elderly man.
Is the wizardly figure in these pictures the same wizard that we've dealt with before, or is it different look?
How would you tell that in the pictogram?
Like maybe a distinguishing feature, like a beard, or maybe a staff that he's holding that might be dissimilar to the one he had before. Just anything that Kelly can try to connect the two.
He has the stereotypical long wizard beard.
Kellic is gonna turn back as he walks and say, Fauzia, have these been here before? Are these new?
I stand there with my hair glowing and my hand glowing with fire. And I say, those have always been here. Look at them. They are very old.
Doing something to the sun, or will do something to the sun.
Quick OOC question. Fauzia thinks that she knows that the orcs are secretly led by what she knows as a sorcerer, right? Right? Does she think that those pictograms just depict the relationship of the sorcerer and the orcs, or...?
No.
Okay.
No, they do worship, magic, though.
Okay.
Or they appreciate and respect it, at least.
But they don't use it themselves, right? Or they don't have... because I remember distinctly when I led the other Outlanders to the arena, the chieftains said that they would finally have spellcasters again in their ranks, so that indicated to me that at the moment they don't have either no spellcaster or not many of them, right? All right.
The orcs are secretive.
Well, this has always been here, ever since I used this cave.
So, does Kellic get the sense that this is reverse order? Is this something that has happened before, or if it's something that'll come to pass?
How would you like to find that out?
Maybe I could roll on nature to see how the stone has withered away and determine how old the indentations are.
Yeah, that's one thing we can do.
Yeah, he's gonna look at the stone and these pictures and see if there are some that are more weathered than the others, more older, and in which order too. So.
First roll of the night, it's a natural 1. Those old things have always been here. Who cares how old they are? Who counts?
Oh, 20.
On a 20, the ones at the top of the first image you see with the tusked figures with the lightning is newer than all the others.
Okay, so the one near the front. And this is the one that's like the last in the series, or the one that I think that's the end of this set of pictographs?
I can't tell you what you think.
Okay. Kellic is gonna mull on that for a bit and go straight towards the end of the chamber.
Yeah, I follow him. I'm curious to see this way home that Lucian told us about.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to rush straight to the end and just place a hand on the door.
And does it look exactly like the wardrobe?
The frame looks like the frame of the wardrobe, but there is no door. It's just solid stone on the inside.
I'm gonna press my hand up against the stone. I'm gonna pound my fist against it. Does it seem solid, or does it seem like there's space back there from the vibration?
Give me another check.
Okay. I suppose investigation check. Not great at it. 6. I have no idea. It's like, Fauzia, come here. This might be something. Can you sense any magic from here? Anything? Runes? Something?
I would like to investigate this for magic.
Of course.
Can I roll Arcana or investigation or...
For magic, I'd probably lean towards Arcana.
Okay. Solid 8.
This is a stone.
As I said, and I knock on the wall. It has always been like this. It is a dead end.
No, this is a connection, but it's either not working, or there's right.
Why do you say that?
Lucian?
I saw you pop out of thin air, and the other newcomers, they come out of a glowing stone. It's just a stone. It's not even glowing. There's no water spewing from it or anything. How is this a connection? I do not understand.
Lucian, this could be a back door that the wizard has of some sort. I don't know why he would have something like this, but the frame is his, correct?
This is definitely it. No doubt in my mind. I'm getting some doubt in my mind.
Kellic.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 1d4.
Chat, what did you do? 4.
For 4 minutes, you are going to be gripped by a fit of sneezes.
It's like...
All checks are made at disadvantage.
I look at you. What is going on?
Lucian,
Yes.
you believe that drinking water will allow you to breathe underwater.
How great that we're in a desert.
You just suddenly have this belief. It comes to you. Thank you very much, Isriver, for that donation. The door does some magic shit.
Fauzia,
Both of you.
do
Step
you have
back.
some water?
I look at you both with big eyes. Yes, I do.
Give me some water quickly. Give me some
I
water
have it
quickly.
not on me. It's in the
Put it
cave.
on my face. Lay the water on me. I have a theory.
Oh. In the main cave, there is some water there.
Right here, right now.
What am I? You a water servant?
I have the key. I can't believe I haven't thought of this before. But if you drink water, you can become and survive through the water.
Are you drunk?
I don't know, but this this door is doing something. Both of you stand back, and he's gonna grab his axe, like bringing it out.
Oh
Gonna
no!
bring it up
Don't!
his shoulder. He's gonna slam the axe up again against the stone wall.
What
Does it
is
do
this
anything?
madness?
Well, what? You're ramming your axe into the stone?
Yes.
Make me an attack roll.
Okay.
I know we all had a harrowing day,
I don't know what the
and
stone's AC is.
Roll me some damage on that.
Right. It's 14 slashing and 9 fire, but I'm not raging, so I don't know if the fire
You know,
goes
the
through.
fire only happens on rage.
Yeah. So like, poof. Does that do anything?
Not a thing.
I know this was a very tiring day.
It's gonna do it again. Like.
Please take a deep breath.
Do you want to give me an athletics check?
Sure. With disadvantage, right?
Yes, indeed.
That's 14.
A small chip comes off the stone.
It may take me a few days, but I might be able to get through.
Please take down. Put it down. Deep breath. It's alright. It's just a stone. It's just a wall.
I'm gonna be right back, and he's gonna leave for the main camp.
Like, Yes, yeah, it's a good
You're
idea.
not.
It's a
You're
good
in the
idea.
side cabin.
I'm
Kelly?
gonna search for a bowl.
Do you have a cloth or something? I think I'm allergic.
I'm handing him my last favorite scarf.
I'm
Yeah,
blowing my
you
nose and
That's what I expected. You can keep that here.
In the main camp, you can find a bowl as it's still laid out for dinner.
Great, let's fill that puppy up with water.
There is a big iron pot at the side of the cave where I collected all vessels that I had and filled them with water. So you could basically grab that iron kettle and just dunk your head.
And I'm going to test my new theory.
Sorry, guys. I know it's strange, but she wanted a hug.
Oh.
Oh.
So sorry, what was happening, Kaja? What was that last bit? You're walking in with the water, Lucian?
Head in, right?
Ah.
I'm not doing anything. I'm still trying to convince Kellic to be calm.
So are you gulping it down?
Now I'm testing my theory on breathing underwater. Putting in.
You begin to choke.
Maybe you did it wrong.
You have to drink it in order to be able to breathe it. That's your conviction, I think.
The dog is
A
very
drink.
concerned about them sneezing.
I drink it first. Hang on. And another one for good measure. Okay. I can't believe nobody has thought of this before.
You're missing and choking out of the main cave, and I'm torn. Do I stay with Kellic, who's mad, attacking walls, or do I run to the rest of the
Well,
town?
Lucian is currently successfully drowning himself.
I think I'm going to run over and see what's going on, if he's alive or if he managed to kill himself in the water. I would like to grab you by the scruff of the neck and pull you out of the kettle. Dripping and angry. What are you doing? What is this? Have you gone mad?
I am one with the aqua. We can do this.
I would like to check him for poison or other substances that might affect his brain. I would like to do... I don't know.
I think that drinking water makes me breathe underwater. I'm definitely on some sort of substance.
Mhm. I have an 11 on my medicine check.
On an 11, the door seems to have affected him with some sort of strange magical effect.
I think that you're under the influence of some strange magic. You should not take serious what you are thinking right now.
But I'm certain this is gonna work. It makes so much sense.
Maybe. Remember what you told me? About when you found the sword?
Probably not.
Maybe you need to hold the sword for it to work. But why are you trying? This is just strange. So determined.
Are you going back under?
It didn't
With
work.
sword in hand.
Alika's gonna start pounding at the stone like, Wizard! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in!
I
You guys guys could just hear this from the main room.
I don't think it'll work, Fauzia.
No, I think, you know what? Maybe you are just tired. Maybe you need to sleep first.
No.
And what happens in the morning?
I'm blue. That means I must be able to breathe underwater.
Of course you can, dear. Let's just go over to the circle and you can sit down and rest a bit.
Maybe I need to train a little bit. I start with a cup.
Yeah,
And
maybe you
then-
drink some water first and sit down and have a rest and then we see. Right?
And then I take on the ocean.
Lucian,
I don't know what that is, but of course.
can you please roll me a 1d 274?
Very specific. 274.
Thank Killer George, I believe, for
41.
15 pounds for something bad to happen to you.
Well, isn't he kind?
Is River, actually.
Oh, is River? Of course it is.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh no.
DM takes control of your character as you become possessed by a demon. And attack your party.
What?
Hello, Father.
Is River? What? Oh, great. Okay. Well,
Lucian.
Charlie, I need you.
Lucian
My God.
grows a few feet. Horns sprout from his head. And he rushes you, Tahina.
Another set of horns?
Another set of horns. It now has a double pronged, and his skin is slowly turning red.
okay. Help.
Fauzia, unsuspecting, he draws and attacks in one smooth motion with a critical hit.
Oh no.
Please take 14, 18, 29 points of damage.
Oh, I was about to ask if we had a level up, but never mind, I'm down.
We did level up though.
We did not have a long rest, I believe. The level up is not an effect, right?
No.
So I just...
Oh, it's not? Oh,
But
great.
even if I level up, I don't have enough hit points in order to withstand such an attack. So I just grasp the wound in my belly and sink to the side.
The assassins jump up, seeing this uncalled for attack and from this demon standing in the room. Immediately, Ileana rushes forward with her sword laced with poison and attacks. Wait. Lucian, you are downed. The pair of you are downed. Lucian returns to his original shape.
Would I have heard this at all in the back?
Yeah, you definitely have heard this.
It's like-
Especially because now Khadija and Ileana and the Secret are calling down to you.
I'm rushing back up, just going, "Itch! What exactly is going on? What in ancestor's name?" It's like, see them both down. Just like, what? And I grab my axe and just stare at the two assassins.
Fauzia, pierced by the watery sword, begins to evaporate.
What?
What? I'm going over to her. I rush over. He's gonna try to see if he can fix it somehow, like staunch a wound, something.
You're going to be in a cave, he said. What's going to happen in a cave? He said.
Is River? I swear to God, if this is a fucking TPK.
Fauzia, you float
Mm-hmm.
in an ocean of water.
Oh.
This is something you have never seen before. Advantages for the party and a nat 20 for Fauzia. From Dave, our good friend Dave. No,
Oh,
like being...
Charlie.
Oh wow! 2 times nat 20 for Tahina, 1 times nat 20 for Kellic, and 1 times nat 20 for Dave from Light Fingery.
Thank you. I feel like I need it.
Yes, you do. As I was just about to say, please roll me a death saving
save.
throw.
I'll take a net 20 scrap.
Will you now? Hang on a second.
Yes.
Hang on. Let me just catch up.
Not to be that person. How much XP for Fauzia?
Oh,
Too soon.
we are using milestone, sir. Milestone, not XP.
And advantages for all the so for all the party. Yep, we can do that too. Okay, just transition there, get them on screen, and then I will take a nat 20 from Fauzia. As Fauzia, you get 2 successes as you float in a field of water.
Okay.
Kellic, as you rush forward, she begins to disintegrate between your hands, but she is not evaporating after all. She's turning to steam.
It's like, is the sneezing done at this point, or am I still sneezing?
No, you are still sneezing.
It's like, so he's gonna shout amidst. He's like, no, I'm not losing another one. And he's gonna plead for his ancestor to somehow help him as he gets out bandages and tries to staunch the wound.
On who? Lucian or Fauzia?
Fauzia.
I mean, she's literally turning to steam.
Like he's gonna try to like grab her and try to like hold on, like it's like don't, Fauzia, come back. Is she still turning the steam?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna pray.
Fauzia, you can
for
hear.
something.
This is going to be a new sensation to you,
Okay.
but you can hear the sound of Kellic's voice as though it's coming through water.
Can I swim to... Try to move there, because I don't know what swimming is. Although Ariel did her damnedest to explain it to me when she visited the desert.
Unfortunately, an explanation of swimming, and
I'm just flailing
yeah.
in the water, but I try to get closer to the voice.
Can make me some sort of check though. I'll take a dexterity-based or a strength-based check.
Okay,
Can I help at all? Do the help action?
Like acrobatics? I don't know.
I'm afraid not, Kellic. She is on another plane.
A 12.
On a 12, you sort of hang in the air. Lucian, can you please make me a death saving throw, please?
Yes.
Oh, you're rolling it. That's 1 fail.
Cause I'm gonna roll it.
I'm gonna turn.
Nothing bad ever happens from rolling things.
I'm gonna turn to the others and say, "Help him!"
The sorcerer sitting in the corner of the room perks up as Charlie uses her boss £10 to give her a wild magic surge and also gives Kellic a nat 20. She stands, her eyes rolling up into her head. Yes, I would give anything for control. Suddenly, a fireball appears in her hands. Kellic, she's looking at Lucian.
In a bad way, is she looking to attack him?
She has a fireball in her hands, and she is looking at Lucian.
This cave is bullshit.
Okay, you know what? Kellic, like something in him is just gonna break at this point, and he's just gonna like somehow trying to still clutch on to Fauzia. He's just gonna say, "Come back, please," and he's gonna charge this girl and try to knock her to the ground.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Nat 20, I'm using it.
Yep, you pin her to the ground solidly.
What is wrong with you, girl? Snap out of it! It's not the time!
She moves her hand towards your face with the fireball still lit.
I'm going to, like, hold her arm with one hand and then try to slap her with the other.
Yep, okay, so as you slap her, her hand sort of goes limp. She drops the fireball. Would you like to try and jump away?
Yes, please.
Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. Target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save.
I'm gonna use my nat 20 on that.
Lovely. The secret dives on top of crit dice, Lucian, if you sacrifice a nat 20.
Sure.
The secret dives across Lucian.
I'm gonna try to like a grenade, put myself on top of this thing.
Well, you can take your you can do that with your nat 20 if you like, but you will take full damage.
Yep, I'll do it. Yep, I'll take full, and I'm going to, at the same time, I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance, which allows me to use as a reaction to roll a d12 and add my Constitution modifier to reduce the damage.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God. 14.
You take 20 points of damage, Kellic.
I'm up. I've got 2 health points, but I'm up.
From under your arms, the flames hit Ileana. Who fails her dex save. Ileana looks severely hurt. The secret positions himself over Lucian. Lucian is fine. Fauzia. You don't take any damage. You're a fire genasi.
And I'm Steam at the moment, so I guess.
However, this, as you scramble over it and recoil from the damage, she will stand up serenely. Her eyes still roll back. She stops for a moment. Yes. Yes, master.
God fucking damn it.
Dave? Is Dave saying that?
No. Khadija.
I
I'm
don't believe it.
Khadija turns. She walks towards the cave entrance. Slowly.
I'm grabbing her and I'm gonna try to knock her out with the axe.
Make me an attack roll.
Okay, I'm not raging. Nat 20 on that. I'm not even gonna even bother at this point. Nat 20 on that. And it's gonna be non-lethal. So, oh, it's gonna be.
You called it before you rolled it, so I'm still taking it, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I know. So that's gonna be
30 points of damage to the back of the head. She carries on walking as though nothing has happened.
I'm gonna hit her again. Not lethal this time. 18.
Yep. You see the back of her head start to cave inwards, blood running down her back.
It's non-lethal though.
She continues to walk as though nothing has happened.
Hey, that's my recently rejected friend you're hitting there.
I'm just gonna grapple her, or try to grapple her.
She's just passing through the entrance. She is now in the sandstorm. If you want to try and grapple her, you're going to need to enter the sandstorm. It's possible. You will take constant damage, though.
I'm thinking. No, she hit my friends. At this point, she can rot out there for all he cares. And he's gonna go back to his friends and see how he can help. He's gonna start speaking Sylvan to the elven man. Just say like, "What can you do to help my friend? Please, I cannot lose them."
The secret rests a hand on Lucian's forehead. Lucian, you feel a warm sensation as you return to the room. As you do, you hear a voice say, "I shall enjoy this new toy." Fauzia, could you please make me a death saving throw?
Use the net 20s.
Did the net 20 not stabilize me?
You got 2 successes.
Ah, okay. Well then, I guess I'm going to use another one, just to make sure. I'm not rolling. I'm rolling once today. This is not a good moment to roll.
Okay. Fauzia, the water disappears. You land back in the room. You sort of have a moment. It feels like you're being born again from the sand on the cave floor. You can describe that if you like.
I what?
You can describe that as you come back from the...
From the water plane.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to burst out like a sand shark from the earth, if at all possible, with this mud splattering around me as I crawl out of there, and I'm wheezing and. What was that?
Kel's gonna stop and like raise a hand towards her.
I grab
Scared,
his
like,
hand.
Are you? And he's gonna pull you into an embrace, just like tightly hug.
Okay.
Thank the ancestors.
I let it. I allow it. I'm still gasping for breath, and I'm like this wet sludge is dripping down from me. Like, what was
I don't
What
know.
is this? How you came here?
The secret walks calmly across the room towards the entrance, using his stick to support himself.
Kellic is gonna turn back to him, still speaking in Sylvan. It's like, where are you going? We need help.
He just turns back and nods, then walks out into the sandstorm.
Curse be upon your house then. And he's gonna be like, and he's gonna turn to the
Kellic,
crowd.
that is my house. Be careful what you say.
Huh?
If he doesn't want to help, that's his business.
Who said that?
Ileana.
Excuse me. Last
Apparently
time I
she can
checked, I
speak
was the
Sylvan.
mistress here.
I did not know that she
No,
could speak.
I speak out of turn, Fauzia. I meant he is of my clan. I owe you an
Where's
apology.
Lucian? Accepted. Where's Lucian? He changed.
I'm gonna turn back to Lucian on the floor, and I'm gonna start grabbing stuff out of my pack. Gonna get some bandages and try to like staunch his wounds.
He's just sitting on the floor listening, just like,
The 21.
hello?
Yeah, you can patch him up.
Okay. I'm gonna slap him. Are you awake?
Ah!
What the hell happened?
I'm not very good at water breathing.
I stagger over and I look him over and I hold this. I still have the wound, right?
Yeah, you've got a massive scar across your stomach now. And the blue sword lays on the floor at Lucian's feet.
So I'm holding my belly basically, and I'm not stable on my feet as I stagger over and look at you, Lucian. I don't understand. What happened?
Lucian, you are aware of everything that happened.
Is there a voice still in my head?
No, but for a moment it was like you were watching from behind glass, unable to do anything, trapped in your own mind, looking through your eyes as though they were viewpoints.
But Fauzia, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me.
Kellic is gonna grab him by the scruff and lift him up and try to slam him up against the stone wall.
I don't know if I'll allow that.
How can it not be you? I mean, I saw you change, but when I change, I'm still myself.
It's like, should we do athletics checks to see who this is?
Up to DM.
Can do. If you want to do a contested thing, I don't mind PvP. You guys can go for it.
Okay. 14?
15.
It's like, okay, so he can't
That's
grab you. So
Close enough that I would almost see that as, like, you know, in like wrestling matches where they do the whole tussle thing and they're holding each other's hands and all the rest of it. You're probably both shaking.
It's like, I'm still grabbing him by the scruff. It's like, you tell me! What happened? What was that?
I don't know. Shit, you're strong.
Not losing somebody else today. You tell me. What? Why did you stab her? Tell me or I kill you now.
I don't know. Don't know. Just let me go.
Do I believe him?
Yes, I would
Insight
like
check?
to make an insight.
Yes.
And you know what? Should I
24.
splurge? No, I'm doing more on one.
24 is quite good.
Hey, twinsies! I've also 24.
Lucian, please tell the truth.
I wasn't in control. I could see everything happening, but I don't want to do it. It just happened. Sorry.
I'm gonna turn to his mom and this guy. Has he done this before?
I forgot about her. Yeah, she is nursing a burn wound across her arm.
Wow. Get me in trouble with my mom.
Yeah. It's like, answer me, woman.
So at this point, Kellic, do you know your father's name? Not Kellic, Lucian.
No, not his name.
Ah,
Just what he is.
well, that was Balsamon.
I'm sorry,
Do I
who?
know that name?
I'll put it in chat for you.
Oh no.
Balsamon.
Does Kellic know that name from anywhere?
Why make me a history check?
Okay.
I guess we all should. Because all I know, I have a Balsamon in me.
No, no.
I'm not
Kellic
going
is-
to roll, because where would Fauzia learn such a name, right?
Your mother
I'm
used to
dropping
tell
that
you
knowledge.
stories about Balsamon, Lucian. She used to tell them as though he were a demon in some and a hero in others. He is an old demon from the 9th Circle of Hell. A fire demon. That was Lucian's father.
His father possessed him?
Oh, what happened? What? Uh-oh.
Dun,
He's
dun, dun.
inserting my body and now he's in my house. I'm gonna go deal with him.
Timing on that!
I was like, uh-oh.
It's uncanny.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what you're telling me is that Lucian's dad is a Digimon, right?
Don't be meta, Kellic. It doesn't suit you.
It's like look, I watched that too when I was a kid. It was on the Wizard Box. Used to watch it all the time. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
It is Lucian's father.
Oh, great. A big family reunion all in one day.
He does not often possess people.
What has changed that he did it so now?
I don't know.
I blame this weird door. You all started to act weirdly ever since you touched that thing. That cursed, vile, evil magic thing. Maybe it was not a good idea that I brought you here at all.
Are you okay?
No, she's not okay. She
Okay,
almost
you like-
died.
Huh?
She turned to goddamn mist, Lucian.
I think I saw what you called an ocean. There was so much water there.
Were you able to breathe in it?
I did not dare try. But I heard your voice, Kelly.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Lucian,
Putting
you
me
tell
back.
me that's not gonna happen again.
Yes, Lucian, tell him.
I don't know.
You, woman, explain who his father is. And tell me why I shouldn't just stab him now.
Hey,
Keep us
that's
all
my mom.
I would like to make my way over to Kelek, and I place my hand on his where he's pushing basically against Lucian. Say, I believe him. It was not on. He did not do it on purpose. He seems to be in control now. I think you can let him go.
I am not losing another to some secret magic.
She walks past you, Fauzia, pushing you aside. She grabs Kellic by the. Are you wearing clothes?
He has pants. That's all he's wearing. He
That-
has,
no.
he has
No.
linen, like, peasant pants. He has no shirt on.
She grabs you by the throat,
Okay.
trying to lift you, but she doesn't, and pushes you back, saying, "If you think I am some weak servant woman from a village, you can guess again. I will answer you nothing. Till you learn to ask nicely."
Nicely. You want me to ask nice? When a demon possessed my companion, almost killed one of us, when we have already lost someone
Slap.
today.
She slaps you and says, "You are being hysterical. Now, if
Mom,
you don't
he's-
start acting like a grown-up, we shall have to teach you how."
My hair is igniting and sparks are falling around me as fire bursts around me without hurting anyone. And I say, don't do that ever again under my roof. He is upset, but he has cause for it.
She lets go, huffs at you, goes and sits down. You sort of hear a mumble, roof schmoof.
I was gonna look down at his axe and just look at it. take the hand, 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 the handle. You'll see his knuckles go bone white, and he's just gonna toss it to the floor. It's like, damn you all then. And he's gonna stalk back into the back of the cave, into the ravine.
I would like to go after him with one look at Lucian and just a pat on the shoulder. Like, silently communicating, I understand. It's not your fault. And I follow Kellic and are you going where the pictograms are?
Yes.
I will try to grab your hand when you are in that thing and squeeze it and say, you did not lose another.
He's gonna take his hand, like, he's gonna rip it away. I'm tired of this.
I understand. It was a very, very long day. Maybe we should sleep.
Is there any more magic that I need to know about? Are you going to turn into a dragon and eat us?
She looks taken aback. I can change my form, but I used it up for today. I don't know what will happen next. There is some foul and wild magic afoot here. I would have never thought that Lucian would do that. I say, and I wrap the wound almost absent-mindedly. I cannot tell. I don't know. I'm at the end of my rope here. I don't know what else is going to happen. I don't know. I'm so sorry. But thank you for... I just wanted to let you know that I could hear you in that weird place, and you called me back. But I will leave you. Please don't do anything foolish with that door. Promise me, don't touch it. I shudder to think what will happen if someone touches it again. Please?
I promise.
Thank you.
He's gonna stare at the door intently, but he's not gonna move towards it.
I will go back to the main cave, leaving him to calm down.
He's gonna turn to the door. So, what game are you playing? Was this your idea? Sending us here on a wild goose chase?
As Fauzia leaves and the orange light diminishes, there is a blue iridescent glow left in this cave. One that was not there earlier.
Around the cave or around the door?
Just a light.
Do I recognize anything about this? Does it does the energy go somewhere? Or is it just a blue light?
The blue light shines from behind you.
Turn around slowly.
I am just admiring my artwork once more, Carrick. An ancestor sits nearby. Ahmed. That did not go as planned, did it?
No, it didn't. Did it?
So, what are you going to do about it?
Is this your spirit or some sort of magic of the door taunting me once again?
I have nothing to do with the door. I am either of your imagination, or I am this ancestor thing that you talked about so fondly when the sun was rising that day. Protect the clan? Walk with me now? It would seem your prayer has been answered.
Protection. Couldn't protect you. Fauzia almost died just then.
Well, boo-hoo.
Lucian, I don't even know what he is now, or if I can trust him anymore.
Can you trust anyone? Did you trust me? No, you did not. And yet, look how close we have become.
What am I supposed to do here? I'm not. I have no magic. I'm not a spellcaster. All I have is this. And this. It's all I have to me. And it does nothing.
There's not a thing, huh? Why don't you think on that instead of your self-pity for a moment?
What are you talking about?
If it does nothing, then what am I doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was summoned when you were in danger, but when I saw it was a little old woman grabbing your throat, I thought, perhaps I'd better not get involved. You know, I didn't want to one-up you again.
Don't.
He smiles. He's smiling.
I should kill you right now. You know that, right?
Honestly, I do not know if I can die in this form. It could be an interesting experiment. If you can hit me, of course. He whirls a spear.
Kel's gonna try to punch him. He's gonna make just an unarmed check. Thankfully, he has proficiency in unarmed. So it's gonna be 20 plus 6 to hit. Does anything hit? 11?
No, but because he dodges, it doesn't pass through or anything. You have to do better than that, Kellic. Come on.
And he's going to rage. He's just fucking angry. So is he level 3 yet, or is he still 2 right now? Because if 3, he can do certain things, but if not, you know.
Did I say at the end of last episode that you could all level up to level 3? Then yeah, you should be level 3.
Alright, and so usually when he rages, he gets silent and he just gets focused, but this time it's different. Instead, his tattoos begin to glow this eerie, ghostly, almost greenish tint to it. They begin to shine. First, the bear that's wrapped around his arm, the pack of wolves that is kind of sprayed against his chest. Then the snake that wraps around his arm, and then finally the poison dagger on his back begins to shine, and almost ectoplasmic mist begins to roil off of him and form around him. His eyes go from regular pupils to shining beacons of ghostly mist, green, that shimmer off of his eyes, and as he breathes, his mouth exhales this same green mist, just in puffs, just, and he just looks up, and he leaps at
Ahmed, as your tattoos flare, the blue is sucked towards you, and he becomes part of the ectoplasmic green mist wrapped around your body.
What is this? I feel something.
and he feels energized somehow. almost as if like there's multiple hands, and his blood is pumping right now. It's like, this is the tattoos did this. Rituals.
Feels a bit like magic, huh?
He's gonna bring up his hand. He's gonna turn around. Is there someone nearby him right now? Feels good. Feel like I could take 10 giants.
Or one assassin, maybe.
Don't get too cocky. I can work with this. This is... feel like I can... like you're protecting me, and in some ways, protecting my friends. Feel like I could reach out and stop certain things. Stop blows.
Yeah. Would have been useful a few moments ago, eh?
What if...
Well, you're welcome. And he fades.
And at this point, since I haven't hit anything in the last round, the ectoplasm fades, and he's like, ancestors. Let's see what I can do. He'll just kind of sink back up against the wall, staring at the door, and he'll just breathe. The weight of the past few days just kind of hitting him, and he just breathes, goes limp.
Perfect. Let's pan into the main room, shall we?
Those extra horns I grew, they're not permanent, right?
No, they're not.
Good.
You also don't remain tall.
How is that sandstorm looking?
Pretty violent.
I would like to make a head count when I come in there. Last thing I remembered was being stabbed and then falling down and then having this little drama play out between Kelek and Lucian. Who's still left in the cave and in what shape are they?
There is Ileana in bad shape. Kelek's mother, whose name's escaped me and I can't find my notes.
Oh, wait a second. I wrote it somewhere down. It was something with the A, right?
It's definitely not what I have written down.
Wait a
Like-
second.
Alec or something like that?
I don't know. Artar?
Wait, for Kellick's mom?
Yes, Arta.
Yeah.
Lucian, yep, that's what you put down last week, I remember.
Yeah.
It's on the one where I roll the dice, I remember where that note is now. And, you also have Khadijah's gone, the secret's gone, Dave sleeps in the corner.
Okay. So I move slowly in this when everything hurts. And you have this you try not to show it, but you move so carefully, like a drunk try not to show that they're drunk. And I move that Fauzia moves that way, holding her belly and the wound. And taking stock, looking at Dave and seemingly relieved that her friend is there, then making a head count, recounting like there are people missing, and she's going to sit next to Ileana with this over exaggerated, careful, slow, sitting down, just like. And she will say to Iena, there are 2 of our numbers missing. What happened? What did I miss when I was out of it? Someone please answer me.
Ileana sort of like looks at Lucian. Arta looks at Lucian.
I thought he was possessed or whatever it is called by his father. Do you even remember what happened?
He will know. Arta interjects.
So someone enlighten me, please.
Their eyes rest on Lucian.
I look at him as well. Don't be shy now. You stabbed me. You have kind of the decency to tell me what happened while I was unconscious. In this different realm, whatever. I wonder if that is death. If that is just this horrible mass of water.
I was possessed. What more do you want to know?
What happened? Where are Hadisha and the secret?
Well, that guy. He ran to protect me, laid himself on my body. And then they both left. And right now,
He did protect you from you stabbing me?
no, from something else.
What? I ask one more time. What happened while I was unconscious? What is going on here? Why is Dave sleeping like the dead over there? Why do you all look like this? I don't understand, and I would very much like to know what happened in this cave.
This is your home, Fauzia.
Yes, and I would like to know what happened in my home.
Well, what do you want to say? My dad came back and paid me a cheery hello.
And that is what happened here? Is that you hurt the others as well? Why did you need protection?
I don't know why I needed protection. I stab you and the next minute I'm out.
I look at the others for confirmation.
They nod. I stabbed Lucian, Fauzia. I rose to your defense.
You stabbed me.
Yes, I used the poison blade, but I don't think it has set in.
I would like to roll an insight check on that. The way they look at each other, every one of them. This is just weird. Never mind.
They seem they seem hostile to one another.
I mean, I can understand if someone's suddenly possessed. I don't feel too friendly right now myself. So I'm just rubbing my face, and I say, you know what? This was all a very long day. There was vomiting of fire beetles, Dave being stabbed, you being kidnapped, we rushing through the desert, we confronting the merchants and their guards, this whole clay business, Ahmed dying and having to be buried, then getting here and everything that happened afterward. You know what? I welcome you all in the Desert Mother's womb, and I bid you good night. Over there you find water, and there are more blankets. Please make yourself comfortable, but excuse me. And I get up and move to another sideway entrance and disappear into another side cave. And you notice small sparks and puddles of flame in her footsteps as she walks away.
And Fauzia is right. As these words settle on your minds, you will each take a level of exhaustion.
Sorry, crew.
Oh, hang on. Am I 2 levels exhaustion?
I think so.
I think so.
That can be cured by a long rest, though.
I'm starting to get black rings in my eyes.
Kellic, you'll take your first level of exhaustion. Ileana and Arta sort of look at each other. A knowing glance passes between them, and they both start settling down to go to sleep.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Kellic at this point is going to move back into the main entrance, just kind of breathing hard. He looks exasperated, but there's a small smile on his face. You're heading to bed.
Yeah, everyone's going to sleep.
We'll talk about this in the morning, Lucian. Too tired for this.
Very well.
Where's Fauzia?
She's sleeping.
Can you point out the way, please?
Over there. She secluded herself. That could be for a reason.
Kellic nods. He's gonna walk over to that passageway. Being quiet. He's gonna, at midway point through the tunnel, he's gonna knock on the stone, trying to, be polite and say, Fauzia.
Yes. Come in, Kelly. You see Fauzia sitting cross-legged with her back to a wall, and she obviously just finished healing herself a bit, and she's surrounded by flame that is dancing over at her feet and over her hand, and she's just doing some form of breathing exercise, watching the fire. Don't get too close. I don't want to hurt you.
Are you alright?
I think so. I just need rest. I'm tired. You need
Nice.
rest more.
Yeah. He's gonna wipe the soot off his face. It's like, it's not the first time I've been hit by fire here.
She's upset about it. And the flames roar higher in response to her.
He's gonna
Ew.
back up a little bit.
I'm
Right.
so sorry about that. You cannot
No.
imagine. I did not mean to burn you. I swear, by my mother. I did not
I
mean
think
it.
he's gonna hold up a hand.
I really am sorry. I thought you were an assassin trying to kill Dave.
And he's gonna take a little bit. He's gonna. It's perfectly fine. I would have done the same thing.
No, it isn't, and you wouldn't.
I'm fine. Well, I mean, all this, but I'm fine.
You both need rest. You should keep your distance from me. I am very upset right now.
He's gonna get super awkward at the start, so he's gonna look at you, look out back into the hall. Is like, well, I was actually was wondering if I could rest here.
Are you not afraid that I will roast you in your sleep?
So at least it'll be a warm nap.
I knew you were the crazy one of this group.
I feel crazy.
Very well. Come in. I try to
So,
only keep you warm and not kill you in your sleep. But no promises. I'm all out of promises for today.
he's gonna sit down his pack. Put it up against the wall where there's no fire. He's gonna just slide down onto the wall nearby. He's gonna say thank you.
For not killing me.
For the company.
You're my friend. You're most welcome.
No way. I would have taken out that man's spine earlier if it wasn't for you.
I know.
I wanted to see him suffer.
He suffered. But I understand having strong emotions. Oh, waiting a second.
Sorry about that.
You heard it? Okay.
Yeah.
I understand what it is like to have strong emotions. And sometimes you wish for someone to step in and help you control them. We did not have much time to talk to each other. Not like it is not the same as with Dave or with Lucian. Although half of this, whatever he told me he was cave-born, and I thought he was like me, and he really is. Never mind. The fire dies down a bit. We did not have time, not much time to talk, but I watched and I saw what you did when the orcs appeared, when you first came here. And I've watched you ever since, and for some people, actions speak more than words do. And your actions speak of a strong heart. You are a proud warrior. You are someone with honor. And I would not like to see you blemish that honor with torturing that worm of a man, this horrible clay. It was good of you to kill him. I think the world is a better place without him, but you should not torture him. It would just diminish yourself. And I don't want to see you fall into darkness.
It's a good thing you were there then. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
We all have been chosen. I think this means that we are meant to be together and help each other to be better than we were before. You weren't there when I talked to the others, so you don't know some of the horrible things I've done in the past that I regret very much now. And if this will help you not regret what you did there, then I'm glad that I was there and could stake your hand.
You've burned someone before.
Do we have to talk about this now?
No.
I rather wish we wouldn't. It was not...
Keep an eye on you.
Yes,
You
if
keep
you
an
see
eye
me
on
lose
you.
control, just knock me out. Just...
And he's
No?
gonna get up and he's gonna walk over, place a hand on her shoulder. Through the flames.
I'm trying to not burn him.
He's gonna kneel down. It's like, I'll keep an eye on you. You keep an eye on me.
She places her hand on his hand on her shoulder and she said, I will try my best. You have my back, and I have yours. We will protect our friends. And I will make sure that you will one day get to see your home again.
Good night, Fauzia. Rest well.
You too.
He's gonna get back up. I see those smirks, Slade.
Yes, I see them
Swear to
as
God.
well.
And he's going to move back to his pack. Try to get comfortable. Up against the wall. But his pack is a pillow. It's just gonna close his eyes. Just falls.
Sleep will take you quickly.
Fauzia will be a very short while only awake, but she's looking at him like she looked at a snake. She's very wary of the whole situation, and now then she's touching her hand and wonders. It's the first time someone touched her of their own free will when she was breathed in fire, basically. It's like, I don't understand all of this. I'm going to sleep now. And then she's curling up in this fetal position, just pulling her cloak over her head and surrounded by her own heat. And now and then, when she wakes up in the night, she looks out of the cloak at Kelek, and then like,
He's fast asleep. He's just.
yeah. And she tries to sleep herself.
Excellent. I think it's time for some dream sequences. Slade, is there anything that you would like Lucian to do before you go to sleep?
Yeah. I'm gonna rest in the back of the cave at the drawing of the door, placing the magic sword in the dirt, and opening my mind and body as I drift off to sleep, just uttering the words, Balsamon.
What?
Sleep takes you slowly, Lucian. Despite your fatigue, it's like you're too tired to sleep when your body is restless and your bones ache. But it does eventually take you. The sleep is painful, like the ache of the bones. It racks your body like a headache. And the stone beneath your shoulders becomes warm. As you stand on an igneous rock surrounded by lava. A 12-foot demon with red skin and large horns regards you. So, you have come to learn.
So you're really my father.
Can you make me a dex saving throw?
I could certainly try. Certainly get a 10. Father, would you teach me how to whistle?
He went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
Fire licks around you.
Burns, burns, burns.
Okay.
The ring
Does a
of
31
fire.
finish you?
No, the fire.
Wow. Being of tiefling, hellish resistance, half damage. So,
15.
yeah, I'm still up.
Learn.
And he rushes you. Please make me an initiative roll.
Oh, Daddy, you going down. shit, Daddy going down. Gonna beat up my dad. My fake dad, Charlie. Because we don't have a go at our real parents in game.
Get him, Lucian. Get him. Get him. Get him. Rah, 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 sick, goomba.
Whoops, misspelled.
He's gonna get that demon. Gonna get him.
So, ooh. You have initiative.
Oh, yes. Do I have my weapons on me?
All except the water sword.
Bullshit.
That's because you put it into the ground, you dingus.
In that case, I'm going to use my longbow. And as he's rushing, it's just going to be... should I use my action surge for the day? It's just going to have to be one straight shot. I'm not going to waste a nat 20, so... 14?
The 14 hits his armor and falls to the ground.
The arrow or him?
The arrow.
I was going to say, shit, Dad, you weak.
From behind him, almost where you could not see, he pulls forward a long length of ridiculous great sword, which he rests on his shoulder. He rushes forwards.
Thanks, Dad. I think I'm well and truly dead.
You return to your body. Your body still aches. You have rested for 8 hours. You still have 2 levels of fatigue. You have 10 HP. Fauzia, what do you dream of when you fall asleep?
But Fauzia always dreams of fire. She's always dreaming of the desert and of fire and of the sun eye, the sky eye looking down on her, warming her. And today she's also dreaming of things past. She had this life flashback, so many memories are at the front of her mind. And she's especially dreaming of Akil and that day in the desert when she burned him. And then of Kelek and burning him, even though that were different situations. And she's dreaming of the fire beetles. And she's wondering where they went after they had been sitting neatly like chicks on in a row, basically on her back when she was transporting Dave. Mm-hmm. And then sometime between the hole and the quicksand, they disappeared. And she wonders what is going on, and she is just so confused. She's dimly aware that she was about to die. So she's once more questioning, who am I? What am I? What was this place? Is this where I will go when I die? What is this world real, or is my mother just another heat dream, something that I'm making up in my feverish mind? She has lots of questions.
As your mind is roving through all of these topics,
mm-hmm.
After a while they settle on Akil,
mm-hmm.
standing in front of you,
okay.
Of whole body, pre-burns.
Okay.
Fauzia.
What are you doing here?
He walks forward, hand extended. Fauzia.
She's pulling away.
As the hand mark begins to sear on his face, blistering and bubbling from underneath without your hand being in contact with it. And you can see from his chest a warmth that shines through his armor. Fauzia! Fauzia!
She's running. She's turning around and is trying to run away from the scene.
You flee him.
I flee.
Buckle up, Slade. Lucian stands in front of you.
She's putting to her heart, stop. What is...
How
What are
would
you-
Lucian's attitude be towards you in your dream?
After having seen Akil burn, I imagine him having the water sword in his hand.
There you are, Slade. That's how we're playing Lucian at the minute. Off you go.
And she's slowly backing away from you as well. I don't want to burn you. You stay away from me.
Which one of us is the real monster?
We are both monsters. By the account of the assassins, I think we both are. Don't you know what they call me here?
We all know what they call you. And yet we all pretend like we care. But really, you know what we want. And once we go home, we will forget you.
I am well aware. You only need me to be your guide, and for the water, and for the healing, and to find your way home. But that is okay. I have found my peace with that.
Then find your peace with it. Stop running and embrace that you're just a tool.
You should not anger me. I am the kind of tool that bites the hand that wields it.
As you mention anger, fire begins to blister on Lucian's cheek and on his chest. He is a tiefling, though. It blackens and burns, but ultimately ends up just like a tattoo.
I'll keep my promise. You keep yours. You will leave, and you will forget me. And I will have what passes for peace in the desert.
Do you really think any of us can be trusted? This is the desert. It's coarse, it's rough and unforgiving. You know this better than anyone.
I know that you cannot be trusted, Lucian, cave-born. But Dave and Kelleg, I trust them.
It starts with me, and then it works with them, and eventually we all turn on each other.
Like you did in the cave this night. I know you're right. But maybe this time it will work out. You don't know. I told you, you are chosen, but you're not a god. How would you know what is going to happen
Prove
next?
me wrong.
Lucian begins to grow in height and his skin begins to purple. Extra horns grow from his head until he looks as he was when he killed you.
Prove us wrong.
Maybe you are right, and I should not run.
You really think you're strong enough to take us all? You're not strong, and the desert is weak.
I start to get angry. And my hair is swirling around me in this fiery tornado. And I'm going to cast my form of entanglement underneath Lucian's demon form. So the quicksand opens up this pit that is wrapping around him and trying to suck him in. And I say, I might be faulty and weak, but I am still the daughter of the desert. And the desert always wins. in this land. There's no escaping it. I don't have to best you. You know, if I just left you at her merciful grasp, she would end you. You would die of thirst and of the heat. But that is not my wish, because there is more at stake here. I saw the sign of the phoenix, and what is one measly demon? I am a demon. If you listen to the others, I am a demon too. And I am not afraid of you. Even though you might kill me, you won't end the desert, and you will not stop the phoenix rising.
And with that, Lucian begins to fade.
What now? And I look around. I hope this will end very soon. I cry into the darkness. I am ready for solitude again, and for what passes as peace.
As you turn, you stumble into Kellick's chest.
What now?
How do you see Kellick behaving towards you in your dream?
I think at the moment it would be like relieving that moment when he pulls her out of the sand after because this is such a similar scene as when she was gasping for breath, coming back from the water plane or from dying or whatever. And so she is just for a moment leaning against him and looking at him and say, as you promised, you have my back and I have yours. Are you here to help me?
I just stare at her silently.
Maybe this is too much to ask, but thank you for not attacking me as a pet. Him sadly. You are going to fade away just like the others. Like everyone will fade away. That is okay.
Is it?
I was born alone in the desert, and one day I will return to the dunes alone. This is okay. It is nature. It is all a circle.
It makes you angry.
It sometimes does. But so many things make me angry. And I know I should not get angry. This is not good. But I still have not learned to control the anger.
As you say, you have not learned to control the anger. See pustules and blisters begin to form on Kellick's face and chest as the handprint appears in both places.
I try to control fire and remove that from him. He's the first one that I
grab
actually
her hand.
try to put the fire out.
I grab your hand,
Mm-hmm.
shake my head. Can't fix everything.
But I can at least try.
And he'll put your hand up to his cheek.
It hisses and bubbles.
Are you mad?
No. It hurts, but no.
I don't understand you. Why would you do that of your own free will? Let me hurt you. Does not your instinct tell you to flee the fire?
I'm a simple man, Fauzia. You know that. And I know your intentions are good. People tend to think that the road to hell is paved with them, but they are important still. You did not mean to hurt me, so I do not hold it against you. But you still hold it against yourself.
That's why you cannot control the fire, because you're scared of it. Scared of yourself.
I am not scared of fire. I try to remove my hand from you. What are you talking? I am made out of fire.
You wanna hold
I
it
am not
there?
scared.
It's like, and the skin on my cheek is gonna start to burn away, revealing like skull.
She's very much trying to break free and
Don't
trying to pull the fire.
Fight the fire.
When I let loose, I might burn everything.
Why are you scared of it?
Because
You
it
must-
is dangerous. Not to me, but to the others around me.
Everything is dangerous, Fauzia. You know this. Even water is dangerous.
This is different.
Is it?
You know it.
I'm dangerous. You saw me. And he's gonna lift up a bloody spine that's in one hand. I could have done this, you know that.
She stops struggling.
I'm dangerous. Lucian is dangerous. The desert is dangerous.
That she is. And I'm afraid.
But you're not scared of her.
Because I am her daughter.
Then why are you scared of yourself? It's just you. If you want to control it, control it.
You make it sound way easier than it is.
If you do need help, you can ask us. We're friends.
We are. And I like you. And now stop holding my hand to your skull, okay?
Alright, he'll let go.
You think that if I stop being afraid, then I will control it? Will it not make it worse if I'm not cautious?
Caution is fine. Being scared, it's a different thing. If you're ruled by fear, you will never truly learn how to use it.
So you are saying you saw me burn the turret to cinders and scar and scorch the flesh of the guards, and you are not afraid of that? Is that what you're telling me?
Maybe you should ask me once you wake up. Never know unless you ask.
And with that, Kellic fades. Fauzia, you get some degree of closure from this.
Mhm.
You wake up well rested and at full health.
Yay! I look from underneath my cloak to see if Kellic is still snoring in the corner.
As you look, you will see a small puff of like ectoplasmic green mist come from his shoulder for just a second. As we enter Kellic streams.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Kellic,
Mm-hmm.
all is silent.
Mm-hmm. I like to think that Kellic is imagining something more simple than the others. He's walking up to an inn. It's a side of the road. It's bustling with sounds. You can hear it, and there's a winter tinge to the air, and he's tired but content. He opens up the door, and inside is all of his clan. Inside, he sees a group of people in a corner table, sharing tankards and eating over a whole roast pig. And he doesn't see their faces, but he knows they're friends or would-be friends or past friends. It's all mixed in the stream.
But they see him and cheer, and he grins at them and joins them, and he begins to eat and drink and laugh and play games, dice, cards. He loses more than he wins, but he doesn't care. He's enjoying himself.
As you are making your way through this dream, your gaze often catches a dark-skinned man and a cow sitting on the floor.
You, sir. Looks like you could get yourself a drink. On me, round for the house.
Ahmed removes his hood.
About time you got back.
You could say that. Tahina, Fauzia sits opposite Ahmed.
She's sitting there having a shot glass and casually ignites it with her finger in the dream, and then salutes Kelek before.
Ahmed offers his shot glass to you.
Mhm.
He does not blow it out.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Give me one of those. He's gonna hold up his own shot glass. Pass it over. He's gonna down it all, fire and all.
Make me a Constitution save.
Okay. 12. Not great.
Do you have a beard?
No, I do not.
Probably for the best.
It scorches a bit, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like, ah! How do you do that trick?
I am dead, Kerik.
That's a good point.
What are you doing
Not dead
here?
yet.
You should not be here.
Talking about...
We are all dead. And he looks at Fauzia.
This is the hall of those who have fallen bravely. And she's doing another shot.
Oh, you're not dead, I'm asleep. Enjoying myself.
Lucian stands at the bar. Looking like a demon.
He's gonna get up and cautiously shift in his chair, grab onto his axe. Lucian, you look different.
And Lucian grabs a hand that's in front of him that has a needle with black ink. And he turns around, bare-chested, and like one of your tribal tattoos is the outline of the wardrobe. I guess
Too much to drink.
we didn't really win. But I suppose this is a good second.
What are you talking about? We're in the cave right now. I'm just sleeping.
Do you know what happens with phoenixes when they are being consumed but don't get a rebirth? Pasha says and drinks.
Do I scrat?
You tell me.
Calic is just gonna go like... No. Oh no.
You fought bravely to the end. You were the last of us to fall. It was all very heroic and very moving.
No. This is all...
The room begins to fade away into a tent as you are in the orc arena. Everyone is still with you.
Is the mug still there?
Yes.
It's like, Definitely a dream. All right. I think.
Lucian, Fauzia, and Ahmed face you in a ring, weapons drawn.
My hands are on fire.
Ahmed is whirling his spear.
Lucian just crudely pulls out the sword.
What are y'all doing?
Roll initiative.
Oh, oh no.
Look at my initiative. I really don't want to hurt you.
Lucian, you have first go.
Yeah, I really don't want to hurt him either, but
Now that we're here.
Demon Lucian is going to charge straight at him with his sword, and remembering like he did to Fauzia, just striking her, he does the same swift strike. Calic.
As you go to strike, you hear in your head, "You have come to learn."
Don't hit. Can I do Stone's Endurance or Rage at all?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna divide this by 2. Okay, so 27. He's gonna do his Stone's Endurance. He's all panicking. He's like, what the fuck? 7 minus that, so he's only gonna take 20 damage. Ooh. He's gonna stumble back. The ectoplasm is now at this point just seeping off of him. His eyes go, the misty green. Ah! Lucian, what are you doing?
It's your turn, Kellic.
I'm not fighting you. He's gonna sit there. He's not gonna fight his friends.
I wonder how we all died then.
You're not dead. Can't be dead. Does the wound feel real?
Oh, it feels real alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's like spitting blood.
Ahmed uses the sword that he first struck you with, pierces your gut from behind. And on top of that, since you were completely not expecting it, he adds his sneak attack damage.
That's enough to put me down. Yep.
Fauzia, Kellic lays bleeding out on the ground.
And all my targets are so nicely placed together, aren't they? I'm going to cast Burning Hands. And I'm going to cast it on...
You're a bit quiet, Fauzia.
Oh, I am?
I think you've moved your microphone away from your face, maybe?
It's pretty...
Oh,
better?
not really. Okay, carry on. I'm adjusting music to suit, it's fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to cast Burning Hands, and I'm going to cast it on 2nd level if it lets me do that.
Yeah, you can cast it at 3rd or 4th level if you want.
I can?
Yeah.
Well then. If you offer that so nicely. And because I am blessed by the desert, I will roll 1d6 thanks to Architect Origins. And everyone has to do a dexterity saving throw. Or most likely only Kellic, right?
Kellic and Ahmed don't move. Lucian, you can move if you want, but they just accept the burning. They turn to you, burning and blistering, and fall to the ground. Kellic, you burn in your dream. The fire burns your very core.
Can I try to do something real quick?
What would you like to do?
He's gonna look to Fauzia, still burning. It's gonna be like,
It's okay. I can take it. If you need to burn somebody, burn me.
Dream Fauzia will stop in confusion and the fire will die down.
And Kellic wakes up. Kellic, the fire burns inside you. You are well rested. You wake with full HP. Ahmed lays next to you.
Next time you stab somebody, let them know.
He rests a hand down your chest.
Wait, what? He looks around at him and then at the room he's in.
A sword pierces you from behind. And you wake. Well rested. And at full
Well.
HP.
I did tell him to warn me.
Good morning, heroes.
Maybe for you.
I will get up. And I woke up before Kellic, right? So I just saw the ectoplasm raise from his shoulder. I will watch for a moment and hesitate. I will touch his... Does it look like he has a nightmare?
Kellic, does it look like you have a nightmare?
I mean, there's a point where, while you're looking at him, he does rage in his sleep, so you see the tattoos and the mist
Oh dear.
flare up, like,
Hmm.
and his mouth start to spew the bile. And one of the things he says before he wakes up is like, if you need to burn somebody, burn me.
Okay, she's stumbling back at that and it's like...
And then he'll wake up. Rage will go. He's like, He's
Are
gonna look to you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Are you okay?
Bad dream.
Did you dream of fire?
He's gonna look to you. He's like, well, to be honest, you kind of set me on fire. But I should mention that Lucian was also there too, and he stabbed me. And I'm gonna punch him in the face for that.
I dreamed of you as well, and of Lucian.
He's gonna sit up in his sleep. He's kind of sore still.
Kellic,
Mhm.
as you wake, there is the scar of a sword mark in your gut.
Well, that wasn't there.
And your face burns as though there is a handprint on it.
I'm gonna touch my face.
Wait a second! That happened in my dream, not in his.
Did it?
Yes.
Does my skin feel okay?
No, it feels like it's been burnt.
And do we... Can I see the handprint? Oh no!
It's not so bad as Achilles. Very faint.
I would like to... Yes, I think she would have the nerve to touch him and try to heal it. Make it better. I would like to cast Cure Wounds on his face in order to get rid of the burn marks. Ooh. And I'm also going to roll 1d6 because I'm blessed.
Kellic is already at full health.
Okay, so this does not change the redness or anything?
As your magic touches it, I imagine it probably flares for a second.
Ow!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why
What's-
did
what's
you
your-
do that? Why did you hold my hand to your face? You crazy
What are you talking about?
barbarian.
I was in an arena.
What
Oh, I was in it.
arena?
Was in
You
it
were
in
my
first.
No, you grabbed
Having a
my hand
good
and
time.
let not go.
What?
Yes, you pressed my hand against your face till I could see your skull.
I'm gonna like press my cheek. Is there like skull poking out?
No.
It's like ow, ow.
Stop that! No, and I don't touch you. I'm trying to grab your hand, and then I think better of it. Oh,
Well, skull's intact. Cheek a little bit burned. But...
it's just red, but it looks like my handprint on your face. I want you not to sleep here. Why don't you listen? And you said in your dream, burn me if you need to burn someone. And you said such weird things in my dream as well.
Do I remember anything from her dream, or is that completely just her? Or do we all remember what?
No,
That would be
you
interesting.
only remember things from your own dreams.
I don't know what you dreamed of, but I was in an inn having a good time with all of you.
Did you not tell me you were in an arena just now?
Well, start off in an inn.
End up in an
Do
arena?
this weird shot trick, which you might. Do you know how to? Never mind. Then Lucian and Ahmed and you ported me to arena of the orc place. And
Yes,
then
there's
you
an
guys-
arena there.
You guys attacked me. Pretty sure I died.
Well, I did not dream of an arena, but I dreamt of, amongst other things, I dreamt about you. And you telling me to not fear the fire. That I would learn to control it if I did not fear it. And you told me to ask you. I'm not quite sure what you told me to ask. You said something to ask you when I am awake, and then I woke up.
Sounds more
Are you
well-spoken than I
afraid of
am.
my fire? Now that you have been marked by it? Do some weird dream magic.
He's gonna poke it again, go, ow! Well, I'm not dead.
No, you're not.
No, not scared. Beginning to think this place has a lot more to it than we think. That or the wizards are messing with us.
Well, it is a sacred cave.
We'll pan across to Lucian.
Mhm.
Lucian, you wake aching, sore, still on low health. Your sleep has been restless and brutal. But you feel a new strength as you stand. Please permanently increase your strength by 2.
Shoot.
What?
Wow. That's big. Is there anything physically different about me?
Well, you might need someone else to see. Are you taking off your armor?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Large slash marks, as though 2 great swords have cleaved you in half each way.
I'm gonna quickly put my clothes back on, hiding that. Huh.
Your skin is a shade darker.
How are the horns?
Usual.
He's going to have a moment of realization that even though he feels slightly empowered, he may have done something he shouldn't. Get dressed and make his way out from his area. Oh, shit.
I think Kellic at this point is going to be walking out to the main room. Is the sandstorm still there?
A wind is blowing, but it seems to be getting lighter.
Does it look like I could step outside and not have too much of a problem?
Sure. No one else has stirred in this room yet.
I'm gonna look around for Lucian. Was he in this room?
I imagine you're walking around a similar time.
Yeah. He just come out. Oh. Morning.
Weird dream.
I did. Morning. I didn't sleep a wink.
Right.
And you look like it.
Yeah, I don't feel much up to traveling. We'll travel, but
Lay down and rest a bit more, maybe.
I just think my body's taking a toll, but possession is not something I'm used to.
Right. Well,
Well,
I'm gonna get us some actual food.
Thank you.
I will make water and good berries again, and then I have something to do.
You're so kind. Thank you. And, Kellic,
Look at you with this weirded
yesterday,
out expression.
don't worry about it. It's water under a bridge.
Are there deer here, Fauzia?
Sorry, what?
Is there anything to hunt around here?
Oh, well, I mean, during a sandstorm, most creatures take cover, so I don't know, but you might find a scorpion or snakes or something.
All right, I'm gonna go give one of those. And Lucian, when I get back, I'm punching you.
What for?
For lying. He's gonna walk out.
Oh, looks like I'm in the bad books again, Fauzia. I'm going
Ileana,
rest.
Ileana and Arta have not risen.
Okay. Are they still breathing?
Would you like to go and check?
I would like to just get a little bit closer, not too close, just making sure they are still breathing, they're alive.
Who are you heading towards?
Ilyena.
Ileana, her chest does not rise and fall.
I gasp and rush closer and place my hand against the side of her neck to feel for her pulse.
As you touch her, she looks at you with fear behind her eyes.
Are you okay? And I step back and raise my hand and just show. I don't. You have not been breathing. I'm so sorry. I did not meant to startle you.
I must leave.
What?
Fauzia, your hospitality has been most adequate.
But
I must go. She rushes out
What is
into
it?
the dwindling sandstorm.
Kellic's still in front. He's gonna grab his axe and kind of just like put a barrier in front of her. It's like, no, hold on.
what
So
about
you
the
just-
storm?
She'll slip under it.
It's just a dream.
Is it?
We all had one.
I mistake what he means, and I just pinch myself because I think maybe I'm still dreaming. Will I wake up?
Where are you going?
She runs past. The orcs are coming!
I mean, the orcs are coming.
She runs
And
into the
so-
sand.
He's gonna look around for any sign of orcs.
There's a sandstorm raging. You can't see anything.
I just wanted to get breakfast.
I yell after her. Ilyena! It is just weird dreams! Come back! This is dangerous!
Arta stays sat.
I don't touch her. I says, it's your mother. You touch her. Make sure that she's okay.
Just gonna stop
Oh,
Wake her
I don't
up.
know. I don't know if I've actually, weirdly enough, embraced my mother yet in a hug or anything. So I'm just gonna like, with the heel of the boot, just little nudges.
As you nudge her eyes open. They glow red. She looks to you and her pupils return normal coloured. Good morning, son.
Good morning, Arta.
She stands. You used to call me mother.
Yeah, mother, of course. You're my mom.
Have a dream as well.
Oh, no dreams.
You didn't sleep a wink either.
Oh no, I had a good sleep. I feel brilliant.
Well, it seems to run in the family, I suppose. Not surprised.
He's just gonna lean in close to his mother and whisper in her ear. You saw him as well.
She just taps you on the cheek.
I have to say it. Inside check! This is so strange.
Luke? I'm not gonna roll because he just.
What's going on here? What
Alex
is my
just does
feeling
not
of the
believe him.
situation?
Lucian and his mother are sharing a secret.
I would like to step closer to Kelek and whisper, as the two of them have their moment. There is something very wrong here. And I look
It's
between the
lying,
two of them.
Fauzia.
I have a bad feeling. They know something that they are not telling us. Keep an eye on them, please.
I was gonna go get us breakfast.
In the sandstorm?
Would you rather be out there or in here?
I will stay here then.
I'll stay.
And only half jokingly I say, oh, you're staying? Okay then.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Oh, what? What did she say?
No, you're staying.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to create good berries and share them for nourishment and create water. And keeping an eye on everyone, but after this night, I'm so weirded out. And there are so many people in my private place, basically. And I'm going to try to seek comfort in something familiar. And so after a while, she will go to this niche in the wall where she is working on glass. And now then she's looking up, making sure that no one is turning into a demon and try to butcher the others. Looking at you, Lucian.
Well,
But she is trying to create the things we talked about, Scratch. And I would like to use my, I think I have advantage or a net 20 or something, right?
You have both currently.
Then I would like to use that net 20 for the things that I like to create
Mm-hmm.
while the storm rages.
Yeah, you can do that.
And I have changed my mind a little bit after last we spoke about this. I intended to create a Great Axe for Kelleg and armor for Lucian, but I would like to create armor for both of them because I saw them both felled by enemy hands, and I don't want that to happen again. So I'm going to create something to protect my friends, if need be, even for myself after last night's dream. So I will gather the supplies I have in my cave, hide and bone and sinew, and I will gather minerals and the sand, and I will get a fire going, and I will fuse pieces together to create this armor.
Yeah, you can do that.
And I would like to emblazon it with the black phoenix that I created for Dave. Basically, in this animal glass, I would like to have this black bird body with the burning wings spread out protectively over the chest piece. So it starts dark and then goes over into this fire colors.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
I will. Can I get through the process if I work on it all day?
You can work for several hours and you will get both pieces finished.
Fantastic.
Until you hear the horns outside.
Oh shit, rocks are really
While she
coming
was
at it.
while she was doing this, Kellic is going to take time to exercise, but at the same time, he's just going to look over to Lucian and his mom is like, "So, is this how this is going to go then?"
I'm sorry.
You're a bad liar, Lucian. Plus, your skin's a deeper shade. Me and Fauzia had dreams. Crazy old lady had dreams. You had dreams too.
Yeah, okay, I had a dream. Maybe I wanted to keep it private. I don't really like to talk about myself too much. I understand that you like to embrace your ancestors, and that's okay, but really right now I've sort of been hit with a family reunion I wasn't expecting, so if you don't mind me keeping my privacy, there's just some things I'm not comfortable talking about.
Fine. It's your business. But if it hurts anyone else, me, Fauzia, you, I have my axe. And that goes for your mother too. And he's gonna look to her. Just keep.
I'll worry about my mother.
Damn right you will.
And I'll worry about me, but Kelly, she's my mother. No matter what I feel towards her at this point, she's my mother.
I'm telling you what I'm going to do if things go south.
If you hurt my mother, I will protect her.
And if you hurt anyone else, I'll protect them. It's good to see that we have an understanding.
Why would you want to hurt my mom?
I don't want to hurt your mom, Lucian.
Then why the threats? Can't you see we're all
Because
in the
you're
same...
hiding things from us.
I just want to keep something about myself private. That's all.
And it could hurt
So my
somebody
skin
else.
is slightly different color.
Stop making excuses, Lucian. I don't care what your reasoning is. I am telling you that if this comes back to bite us in the ass, I will deal with it myself. And you can do what you want. You can have your secrets. You can have your plots with your mother. It's fine. But I'm just letting you know. There's no threat. Just what will happen. I do not want to hurt her or you. But if it comes down to it, I will protect those that need to be protected. Are we clear?
I'm scared too, Kalik. Okay. Listen. My dad's a demon. Okay, you don't think that terrifies me?
Much?
You don't think that terrifies me?
Oh, it probably
You don't
does.
think I don't know what to do?
No, probably.
So, yeah, we should be scared, but we're on the same side. You, me, Dave, we all started this together to get out of here. And now we have Fauzia with us, we have to protect her, and now we have the assassins. We're all together. At the end of the day, we have to do what's right by each other. We'll all get out of this, okay? We'll all get out of this. I got your back. Sorry, Mother, here's a handkerchief.
Fauzia! Do you reside in there?
It's the orcs, I yell at the others, and I push the armors in their arms, basically. Protect yourselves, and I will step to the door and check myself and get my game face on.
I'm not exactly combat ready.
Get started. Sounds like they're outside. And he's gonna like start putting stuff on. Does it fit well? Like how does it?
It's a half plate armor,
Okay.
so medium.
We'll strap it on. Not bad.
Fauzia!
I hear you! I yell in orc, and I am here.
Loktar, Fauzia!
Lakta! Chieftain, I suppose. Right? And I step outside and
Today is a day of great celebration, Fauzia. The assassins fight each other. Today is the day of your baubles. We hold a great ceremony, a celebration with the assassins we have caught.
I look confused. You called assassins? Can I see them when I look?
No, they have come to collect you for celebration and maybe combat.
Oh, I'm so conflicted right now.
Kalik's gonna walk outside.
Ah,
What brought this about? That you could fuck. I'm
The
so sorry.
chieftain throws down her glass sword that you made her into the sand and strides forward, seeing Kellic step out of the cave. She strides up, looking at your tattoos, and she will stride right up to you. In fact, Kellic, and like rest a hand on your arm and like check the workmanship of your arm.
You like them?
She pulls up her own arm, revealing much more crude, ripped tattoos. You are a warrior!
He'll nod.
He is.
She will punch you in the chest. Perhaps you can strengthen the warband.
I'm gonna punch her in the chest back.
Ha ha! This one has fire like you, Fauzia.
He has been chosen. I thought you saw him, did you not?
Only the children.
Oh. Oh.
Remember?
I thought the warband were surrounding them and they went and go after the.
Oh, yeah. So they did run away, but only the children saw him fight.
Oh, I
So
see.
she says, yes, perhaps once.
What's the celebration?
Death!
Feast.
Of course, always death.
They have collected their enemies, I say to Kelek, and their enemies are the assassins.
Death and strength. The only things to be celebrated. She punches you in the chest again. A little harder this time.
Why have you come for us then? And he'll punch her back. Same roughness that she had with him.
What is a celebration without a fire demon to look over the pits as we fight? Right, Fauzia?
Indeed. As we have before. But, Chieftain, tell me, this place. Do you know of the indentations in the wall of the pictograms?
Yes, Fauzia.
Maybe we can come with you and celebrate and you will tell me about them.
Little is known, but I will tell you what I know.
Good. Do you remember there were more than one outsiders? I have kept them safe.
You have done well. She guesses.
At this point, Lucian will step out to see what the hell's going on.
There are more of you! Another warrior, she says, looking at the bow on your back. And the sword.
Yes. And there's
And
another
you happen
one.
to be?
I am the chieftain. She turns to the crowd around her and goes, Hoorah! And everyone, Hoorah!
Alec is digging this. There's a big old smile on his face.
Do you remember when you came here? I say to them, I wanted us to stay, but you decided to follow the other path. It seems fate is leading us in circles and will us bring back to our starting point. And remember what we saw last night. The signs.
So, Chieftain, how do you feel about the assassins?
Ha! Their blood wets our tongues.
Great.
She doesn't like them.
They have been
Oh.
hiding.
I think we may be on the same page. Please, maybe we can talk more about how we finish them.
Indeed, we go back to the ancient arena grounds. The fixed place. Come!
Is there going to be ale?
She runs, she doesn't run. She walks, as she walks down, she, grabs, a barrel off of an orc and throws it at you bodily. This is a 20-litre keg that she's throwing at you.
Mm-hmm.
Make me an athletics check.
How much does it weigh?
A lot.
Well,
Kelek, do you squat, bro?
so the thing is, with Goliath, they count as one size larger when carrying things. So
You're not
Kelek
carrying things, though. You're catching something.
It's okay. Oh, catching something. Okay.
It's all in the hips.
He's gonna use it as advantage on that.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, you can easily catch it.
I'll look at it. I pick it up with one hand because Kellic can apparently hold in his arms up to a ton.
Yep.
And he looks at it, looks at her, takes the axe, stabs the top, and starts drinking it. Just long gulps.
Lucian is lightly going to take Fauzia's forearm to get her attention. There's a bit more confidence in his eyes than from yesterday when he was quite shy. He just looks. If you had to choose a side between the orcs and the assassins, who would you choose?
In the past, my choice had been the orcs. I'm their ally. But I'm not. I don't know. But
Do you
they
trust them?
Wow, all this gold is for me?
they are warmongering and cruel. But in their way, you can trust them. They are straightforward as a sword. And we saw them on the wall. I think they have something to do with all of this. So my advice would be, let's go with them. Let's find out what we can. The others who came, like you did, they disappeared in the arena. Maybe this will be your way home.
My thoughts exactly. And if this is the way home, and look, if we have to... The assassins were nice to us, okay?
Yes.
But the ones in the
Until
temple...
they stabbed Dave in the belly. Yes,
Well,
they
exactly.
were nice.
Exactly. And look, I hold no loyalty to them. I just want to make sure that we're on the same side.
I saw the phoenix and I promised to get you home. And I think that the orcs might be the key to that to uphold this promise.
Everything I saw yesterday and the inscriptions on the walls, it all points to that.
It seems like it has been written, as Dave said.
Yeah. So, you're with us?
I am the demon of the desert. I'm their ally. They call me for celebration and I will heed that call. I'm with you. I have your back.
And what about in the end? Have you made a choice about where you'll go?
What do you mean? What choice is there to make?
If we open up this portal back home, to my home, you may have an opportunity to learn more.
You want me to come with you?
I don't know what's going to happen at this place. I know this is your home, but I don't know what's going to happen once everything happens.
You mean
But in my
when-
home, I'm just saying, you can travel with any one of us. You could travel with Dave, with Kellic, or myself. You don't have to stay in this area. There's more desert out there. I just want to make sure that when it opens, I don't know how long we have. But it's good to think on your choices when we go through.
But what changed between yesterday and now?
A lot has changed.
I will have to. I hope it will be some time till the door opens, because I need to think about this.
Looks like we got a
I
new
thought we had
friend.
an understanding. You go home and I go home.
At the end of the day, we're all on this together.
Yes.
Do we really think we're going to be separating paths once we find a portal?
I thought so.
No, I've seen things. And those paintings on the wall, things that are happening now, you can't deny it.
You still think this place is going to collapse, aren't you?
I'm not ruling it out.
Well, this place created me. Maybe I meant to collapse with it.
You're more than this place, though. Look at Cal. Look at. Maybe don't look at Kanik. But I mean, look at Dave. Do you think Dave is more than
You
just
are right.
mimicry?
Of course, you are right. I promised Dave to help her find her wings and to find her voice. If you really find the portal that close, then I have to come with you to uphold my promise. You are right.
You could just be so much more than the demon of the arena. You could be more. Don't limit yourself to this place. Maybe take the mother of the desert with you and preach her within the lands.
I have not considered this. I will take it into consideration. But I cannot tell you my choice as of yet.
Don't choose now. Think about it.
I will.
Come, warriors!
Guess we better go and see what an orcish arena looks like.
And I step forward with this. I seem to shake off the confusion, and I slip on the mask of the demon of the desert. And I say to the orc chieftain, I look forward to this fight. And you should know, my mother is pleased with you all. She has granted those warriors powers, as she has granted them to myself, and I will turn into this blaze of flame and turn into a Gru and start making my way. And do this giant lizard as I pass them by.
Hang on, let me just go get my mom.
Your mum's walking through. She's walking with.
Mom, we're gonna be late.
Oh, are those your friends, dear me? I'm so glad you made some new friends out here in the sands.
Do you know what?
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
I'm not going to end on a cliffhanger. Today, we're going to end there.
Look at you.
I
Not
know.
torturing us for a week.
It's fine.
Well,
You can't take it back.
Your friends want some cookies. I just made a fresh batch. They're chocolate chip. No, you love them.
let's go around, you guys. Why don't you tell us what you thought, your favorite part, and where we can find you on and offline. I don't know what order we did it in, so let's go in whatever order you guys want.
I'll go first this time. So, when I'm not playing Kellic Bonewalker, who is being stabbed, burned in his sleep, or losing his friends to mist, I'm Koros RPG, and you can find me at places such as twitch.tv/KorosRPG, as Twitter at the same name as well. I'm a variety streamer. I usually stream RPG games and D&D, and I have my own show on Saturdays on my channel called Firelight, where I run a new guest each week through their own personalized one-shot. It's at 1 p.m. every Saturday, and this next upcoming week is with the esteemed Stalwart Initiative. So if you guys are interested to see what he's going to bring, stop on by. And I'm going to be streaming later tonight around probably 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to come and watch that, come by.
Fantastic, thank you. Next.
Very well, then I will go first. Hi everyone, I am Tahina. You can find me on Twitter at Tahina_Andale. I'm every Tuesday. You can see me here on Wizards Unwardrobed. The next weekend, believe it or not, it's the first weekend for this year that when I'm not playing D&D, because have a get-together with my Dungeons and Dragons online guild, a real-life get-together with them. But I return next Tuesday, and in August I am going to be on Firelight, the show Chorus just flagged, and I'm looking very much forward to that.
And did you guys tell us your favorite part?
Oh, you're right, we didn't.
Oh,
I
we
love
forgot a
Slade as the evil demon. Hands down, favorite part.
Oh, in your nightmare.
Well, everything. I don't know. He's doing this so well. You can almost think it's the natural state of things.
And Kellic, your favorite part?
My favorite part was... I think my favorite part was just the chaos that ensued from those couple rolls by Reaver. Because that just led into a whole bunch of more things. It was like, oh, we're all dying now. This is happening. But it was pretty great, not gonna lie.
So lastly then, Slade.
Hi, I'm chaotic neutral. I had a lot of fun. My favorite part tonight was probably Kalik showing his protective side over Fauzia and them bonding a little bit more through that. So that was actually quite cool to see. Those dreams were messed up. And I found my dad. He's a dick.
Yeah.
But I guess that's, you can't spell demon without a D, and D stands for dick. So thanks, Dad. You can find me on Twitter at Twitch, Crit Dice Gaming, DM, player, all around streamer. So thank you very much to Scrap for this game and to my wonderful other players here. They're so awesome. And I just love how we bounce off each other and it works so well, and I have a lot of fun. So thank you very much, and I cannot wait for next week.
Fantastic.
It's an absolute honor to play with all of you.
Ileana runs through the sand. Wind whipping around her cloak and clothes, dashing her face. She falls for just a moment, looking towards the north, towards the assassin's hold. The hold that she dreamed of. As the phoenix rises and is thwarted by a land snake.
Maybe we should have gone with her.
You think
In the Colosseum
what,
tents,
guys?
Khadija and the Secret stand chained to the posts. An old orc with broken tusks walks forward. Ectoplasmic green mist falling from his jaw as he uses a staff to walk. He sniffs at Khadija and sniffs at the Secret. Yes, you will do nicely. My name is Scraticus, and I run this channel pretty much every day of the week. Here are my social links. If you guys want to get involved, go and check these out. Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. The Discord's where you can come and you can do all of the fun social stuff. We look out for each other as a really nice, friendly community, and everyone will teach you how to play D&D and teach you how to have amazing plot twists, just like this. And Twitter, if you want to get a game, just send me a DM on Twitter and I will get you a game. YouTube is where you can catch up. I'm currently also catching up, and that's where that is. I have a Patreon. If you particularly liked that or are particularly triggered by that, consider donating to support me from $1 a month. I also have merchandise. So if you really, really like it, you can get like your own little one-shot notepad with a crest on, with lined paper. It's all very nice stuff here. We also do sketch pads, t-shirts. It's very nice stuff. And thank you very much to everyone who tweeted today and who had this amazing game. And now we are going to go and have a little look at who's online right now. I don't know. I don't think the players have got anything to say at the moment. I think they're okay.
You know what, guys? I'm not going to end it on a cliffhanger this week.
We're going to go and say hi to Anna.
That's a goddamn liar!
So when we get in there, guys, bring the Scrat Hype with you. If you don't have the Scrat Hype emote, then just type Scrat Hype in chat. That's fine. You can probably hear Anna now because I can't mute in time. But we'll get in there. We will go and bring the hype, and that's what we will do. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. I very much did. Keep on evoking emotions, and we will see you next week. See you later. Bye. Bye.